Hey YouTube, I'm going to start off real quick, get this out of the way. Wanted to apologize for not having videos out in so long. Things have been really hectic for me lately. Haven't had any time to put together a quality video, so I haven't put out anything. There are a lot of things. I've got a little piece done of this, a little piece done of that, and a lot of things I do want to talk about, get out there. I'm not going to list them off and make this any longer than it's going to be, but there is more to come soon. As soon as I get a break, the next couple weeks, I will be putting a lot more out. Thanks to everybody who subscribed. Thanks to all the new subscribers and everybody that is still hanging around out there. But get that out of the way. I want to make a video today and talk about something that's in the news right now. While it's still in the news, before it disappears, like things like this always do, and kind of how it ties into the way I live my life and things that have happened to me, that kind of thing. I want to talk about Ed Snowden, the quote-unquote NSA whistleblower. And a lot of people are finally being exposed to some of the truth as to what our leaders, our government, the people that run our lives are really up to, as far as the phone tapping thing, the data mining, the part that you're seeing on the news every day. If you don't have a lot of time to devote to scouring the internet and searching for this and that, as most people don't, you got to live your life every day. But even if you don't have the time to do that, most people have at least seen on their local news, on cable news, whatever, that this guy did come out as an NSA agent and tell everyone that, the government is basically making a record of who you're speaking with, at the very least. It's much deeper than that. It's been much deeper than that. It's been going on arguably since the 40s. Admittedly since 1994. So now that it's actually making mainstream media, now that you're seeing it on your local news, not just people like you and me, myself, and those of you who would be watching this video, but everybody, your neighbor next door, your family who thinks what you may do is ridiculous. They're seeing this for themselves, and that's kind of what I wanted to talk about, to start off with at least. If you're someone like me, someone like us who tries to help people and explain things to people and expose them to things that they wouldn't necessarily know or possibly not believe, you've at some point when you've shared some information with someone, you've more than likely heard something like, "Oh, you're just crazy. That you're just a conspiracy guy. That's just ludicrous. The government wouldn't do that." You've heard one of those lines. And it's funny that people who you talk to, maybe they're someone in your family, maybe they're a close friend you've known for 20 years, maybe they could be anybody. But when you tell them something like, the government is listening in on your phone conversations, or they keep a record of everybody you talk to, or they do this or they do that, they immediately think that you're crazy. And even if they don't come right out and tell you you're crazy, they still think you're crazy. And for something like this to come out, and for you to get that reaction whenever you talk to them, that kind of thing, as soon as it's on their television, coming out of the mouth of some stranger they've never met, they've never spoken to, they may not have ever even seen or heard of before, right then, they immediately believe everything about it. It's no longer questionable, it's no longer crazy, it's no longer a conspiracy. I saw it on my television, so clearly it's the truth. That is a huge part of the problem that we have. But I just wanted to touch on that. I just think it's absolutely crazy that's the way people work. And to tie into that, some of the things that you're not seeing on your local television that tie into this, that go along with the PRISM program, PRISM, take a look at that. I'll put a bunch of links below in the description box to things that I want you to watch, because you may come across this video not knowing me, not knowing my channel. You may be just trying to start your journey toward being more aware and understanding more of the truth. And you don't know me, and you can't just take my word for stuff. And I don't suggest that you do take my word for anything or anyone else's. Always do your own research. So for those of you who only believe things once you see it on your television, you've got to hear it from Fox News or CNN or C-SPAN or read it in your newspaper in order to believe it. Below, you'll find links to those type of things, where you'll see things such as, what can I put down there? Let's go with Tim Clemente, and you'll see who he is when you watch the clip. But admitting that no type of digital communication is safe whatsoever, be it cellular phones, be it emails, be it online chats, none of it is safe whatsoever. Where he admittedly states that whether it be a voicemail or not, whether it be you call your friend right now and you guys have a conversation, 10 years from now they need to know what you said in that conversation, well, they can do it. And I'm not just, that sounds crazy, I realize that. That sounds ridiculous to believe that they can go back 10 years ago and listen in on a conversation that you had at that point, but they absolutely can. And this man will admit that on a TV news show. So it's believable for everyone out there. And this isn't just some guy off the street. This is someone, a former NSA employee. Okay? So I'll put links below to where you can actually see what's going on for yourself. You can see it from the strangers on the TV, and you can believe it from them. But just understand that it's happening. Not only are they listening in on your phone conversation, storing your phone conversation, storing a record of who you're talking to. Not only are they doing that, but they're collecting data from, admittedly, 9 different internet, not necessarily service providers, but internet sites providers, Microsoft, Yahoo, Google, of course, YouTube, that you're watching this video on, that you share stuff on, YouTube, Facebook, sites like this, that they can admittedly read your emails, access your live Skype conversations. When you get on Skype at night, a lot of these people in our community here, we get on Skype, we talk about things. Every word you say they can hear, they can store, they can go back at any time and listen to what you said on Skype 2 years ago with your friends. If they want to, they absolutely can. Those type of things that are happening, that have been happening, that was no surprise to anyone who's been keeping up with any type of government data mining since 1994, when it's become a little bit more public. Maybe to most people, they had no clue until last week. But the point is, things like that people can actually finally see. As much as I hate to believe that a close friend of mine won't believe me when I tell them, I understand that. As much as I hate that once they hear it from a stranger on their television, suddenly they believe it, I understand it. I get it. That's the way they're supposed to do it. But I'm also happy that it's happening, because it is taking all these people out there who automatically think everything that I say, you say, all of us say, when we're trying to get a certain point across, when we're trying to wake people up and let them realize what's really happening. It's making those people at least give it a second thought, possibly not immediately think that it's out of the question and completely impossible. Because if they're doing this, if they're listening in on our phone conversations, storing our data, checking our emails, or they at least have the ability to do so if they want to, and they weren't coming out and telling us about it, if they're doing all that, maybe, just maybe, they're doing this, they're doing that, they're doing this other thing that you're telling me about. So I'm hoping that it's going to open people's minds up a little bit, and maybe get the ball rolling toward more and more and more people understanding and waking up and getting an idea of what's really going on and forgetting about their party politics and their nonsense that they see every day, and their distractions, and maybe focus on what's really important and what's really going on. And I know I'm rambling, but I'm just trying to establish a point, that this is a great thing that's happened with Mr. Snowden. I wish him the best. I can't imagine that this is going to end up well for him, but I wish him the best, and I appreciate what he's done, just like I appreciate everyone else here on YouTube, everyone online, everyone out there that's trying to get the message out and let people know the truth and wake people up to what's going on around them. So the reason I'm making this video, other than to just ramble on about how I feel about what's going on with that, I think it's important that we keep this story going, that we don't let it disappear in the news. Don't let it get bumped because Justin Bieber this or this Twitter feed said this or anything else. Keep this in the forefront. Keep showing people this information. Let them keep discovering that, hey, the government's actually doing this, and here's the proof of it. It's not just a made-up crazy story. So that next time you try to explain something to them that they need to know, maybe they'll give it a second chance, maybe they'll think more about it, and maybe some more people will wake up and be on our side. So the point is, I got this excellent knife from Blind Horse Knives at Camp MUK. I went over it in another video. Just a great handcrafted, made in the USA, by hand knife. And this AR15 Lower from New Frontier, Complete Lower, put together, ready to go. I'm going to give these two things away to you guys to help me spread this around. All you got to do, make a video and tell people, come over here and listen to this guy's video. I'll have all the links below so these people can watch this for themselves and hopefully make their own video telling people the same thing, or getting them over here to watch this video and explain to them that, to keep the message going, and maybe the people that see their video will do it. The point is, the news, the media has a strange way of dropping the important stories in favor of mindless BS to distract you and silence the fact that this stuff is going on. Now, we've got it out there. It's credible. People are believing it. Let's make sure it stays out there. So all you got to do, you want to win these, I'm giving them away, just make a video and say, hey, whatever you want to say. Coping with the Times made a video about this, trying to keep it out there so people understand it. Here's a link to his video. Go watch it. Put the links to this video in your description box. Tell your subscribers, go check it out. Hopefully they'll do the same, and we'll keep this news going. We'll keep it out there. Post it on your Facebook. Post it on your whatever you do, your Twitter. Put it out there so people can see this and keep it going instead of letting it go away and we'll forget about it and we'll be on to the next thing. We've got a good start here where people are actually starting to see things clearly. Let's keep it going and let's build on it. So anyway, enough of my rambling, 13 minutes so far, but sorry to come back out of the blue from no videos to something kind of heavy like this, but I think it's really important that we take this opportunity and build on it. So if you want an AR-15 Lower, you want an awesome handcrafted knife from Blind Horse, sorry about that, just make a video telling your subscribers, hey, you made this video about this, trying to do this, here's a link to it, go watch it. That's all you got to do. Post it as a response to this video down below. Make sure you put the link to this video in the description box of your video so people can come find it, and you're in. Don't have an exact date how long I'll let it go for, but it won't be super long. Anyway, that's it, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Check out the links I'm going to put below. They're going to help you understand exactly what I just rambled on about, since I kind of just threw it out there and I didn't take any notes, write this down. I didn't really prepare for this video, just wanted to get it up. So take a look at the links below, and that's it. Make a video, post it to this one. Thanks everybody for watching, and thanks for helping me spread the word about this stuff. That's it, guys. Another video very soon. Bye-bye.